Greetings, beloved co-creator. I am Gilles Mansillon, and I come to you today to speak very briefly of a subject. I thought I'd stop by here. It may be a bit noisy because there is some traffic, but on my way to the gym to enjoy this mild winter we're having here in France, to speak of a subject that is the ego, the soul, and the adjuster. Because we are very complex being and we are made of many parts, but we're not always able to decipher. Of course, this is relative to my own experience, relative to my understanding, relative to what I wish to express. But I hope this discussion will have make some sense to you and will help you. In a sense, what the ego is a temporal construct. Is a false identity that we have had to create, that our soul had to create when we chose to incarnate into this physical body. It perceives reality through the five senses and makes up assimilate, understand that this physical reality of matter is real, but in truth this is only a temporal experience that we have chosen to participate in this illusion, this collective dream. So the idea is to make our life, our dream, our vision, the most enjoyable as possible. The soul is this amazing. This is who we are. It is an eternal aspect of ourselves. It is what we seek to understand, to integrate. The soul, the Creator, God, if you wish, has given the soul all the powers on heaven and earth to create an experience, and that is what we are living day after day. For the soul is really the creator of all that we are experiencing, both inside and outside of us, for there is only one collective soul. And so sometimes I seem to have a disagreement with my soul because I am conversant with those many aspects of myself. Eventually I come to realize and understand that the soul is always right. It is always, but sometimes I'm trying to convince my soul that from this human perspective, from this linear temporal place, there is an aspect of what I am imposed to go through that may be hurtful, and I may wish to change. However, the soul has a total vision of past, present, future, and so it knows better. So you have to trust your soul. Deep soul understanding and connections are achieved through meditation, through dreams, and so this is a very potent and important. This is basically the goal is for the soul to be integrated within the physical aspect. So the ego may let go. Of course, the ego is a weaker part of ourselves. It is strong because we have to identify ourselves in relationship to other beings, other egos. So we do want to. We needed a very strong ego, but the ego is not the enemy. The ego is the one who needs to experience. It is always the problem is that it's always in competition. It's always it is very quick to judge. It is very slow to learn, slow to forgive, and so the soul has a much broader perspective in terms of all that is part of our life. In essence, the adjuster is also known, the soul adjuster is also known as mystery monitor, also known as the great I am presence. Is a gift from God. It is not God, but it is the Spirit of God that is given to us to monitor this experience and to minister to us, so that when we are able to fuse into something highly positive, the integration of our soul becomes more. It is somewhat of a passport to reach the innermost planes. For every soul has one desire, is to return to the source of all that is, and the adjuster's function is just doing that. The adjusters are almighty beings. I've started this channel by discussing briefly. My first videos were about the soul adjusters, the mystery monitors. They are an incredible spiritual agency. They are conversant. They know all about all, and they are like God but minus personality. They are pre-personal, and eventually, when all is understood in relationship to this temporal reality, the soul is able to fuse with the adjuster, with the mystery monitor, and that allows to create a new level of integration and ascension. That is the ultimate goal of the soul, is to fuse with the adjuster, so it can further translate into a deeper level of spiritual integration. So those adjusters are present in everyone. Everyone that is, even those who do not have moral discernment have been given adjuster, yet the adjuster cannot only function if the dreams are mostly positive, there has to be a 51% positivity within one's consciousness in order to achieve the connection with the adjuster. But it is like a gift it is doorway to paradise that's here and now within through the heart, and so it is a very potent presence that is not personal, but that is destined to fuse and merge with your soul. And so as all those parts come into alignment with one another, our life becomes more fluid, and we are able to let go of all the limitation, because in truth everything is one. The ego, the soul, the adjuster, God, everything is one. It is just from our limited perspective we have kind of lost we have chosen to accept the separation, and that is the source of all suffering in the world. And so the mission is return to that unity consciousness with our soul and with our spirit, and through the mighty I Am presence that lives in our heart and that is indwelling within our mind. I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for your showing up, for your comments, for your sharing, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in a comment box below. I'll be happy to answer them. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.